Hi, good morning. Today we'll discuss about the indexer in C sharp. What is indexers? An indexer allows an instance of a class struct to be indexed as an array. So what will make the indexer which is going to create object as an array? Now class will behave like a virtual array. An indexer is a special type of property, similarly like property that allows class or construct to be accessed like an array. This is called indexer. So basically, with the help of indexer, we are going to make object as an array. That is nothing but indexer. So now to create an index, so we need a set get accessors. We'll see how to create now. For example, so now how to create indexer? Let's see. For example, indexer example. I'll create a class. So in this class, what I'll do, I'll create one string array. Private string names equals new string of. So let me give some three. So now I'll create one indexer for this. How to create that? Public string this and size. For this, I need two accessors. First one is get accessor, return names of item. Set names equals to value. Like this, I'll create a program now. So once it is done, so I have created a properties, get set properties now. Now, as usual, we will create a main method. So now, similarly, like how we'll create a object for a class. Obj index system new class. Now we'll create similar like arguments array. How we'll pass the index. 0th index, what is the value? Two. So now, so here we have given the size as 3, since the index will start with 0, 1, 2. So 3 minus 1, 2 will be the upper bound because the index will start with 0. Now, what I do? For int I equals to 0, I is less than or equals to less than 3, I plus this. Console dot write line. So now print the will be the index of I. Now do console.read key. So now once you set the value, it should come to set accessor. Once you get the value, it should come to get accessor. Let's debug and see now. So once we set the value, it will come to set accessor. See again, set accessor to set the value. Now once you read, it will go to get accessor to fetch the value. So this is called indexer. So we are making object as an array. To make object as an array, we'll go for the indexer using this keyword. We'll create the indexer. This is one example. So here what we took the string array. For that string array, we have given the set get accessors, and based on that, we have assigned the values here. So we have created an object array and we have user values. Now, let's take one more example. Ability mixer. So for generic class, we'll define with t. Yeah, 10. So there are 10 employees. So now I'll create a generic property public. This int I index. So here we'll be having again get set accessors. Get accessor return employees of I. Set accessor employees of I equals to value. This is to assign the value. Get to return the value. Now, this I have created. So what next? Now I need to create object for it. So how to create object for it? So in a main method, create object for it. And here you have to specify the type, which type it is. For example, I gave integer. So now we should give only integers. 1 of 0 is 1. Like this. Now, if you want to iterate, I equals to 0, I less than I plus plus. Example of as a web pattern. Example of items. So next, similarly, we'll create like a string. Example two, no string. So now everything must be string only. So we define the 10 size, but we have given only 4 only. 4 elements will be sufficient for us. No strings. Yes. Since it is a generic class, that's why it is not allowing main method inside it. So what we do now, we'll do this entire, we'll move it to main method. Now it will work. Numbers and the letters. Any doubts here? Is indexer. Indexer, what we are doing? We are making object as an array. So next, what is properties? And we have seen properties here. Properties are to get accessor, set accessor. Properties enable a class to expose like way of getting and setting the values. A get property, a get property accessor is used to return a value. A set property is used to assign the value. This is set accessor and get accessor. Now, properties example. Let's create one class, employee. In this employee, there will be a name, private, string, right, string, I, so, string ID, string name. There are two properties here. Now, once you create a variable like this, by default, it should act like this public string ID equals to get and get will have this get return. Okay. Now what we'll do? We will return the ID. And we have set. What set will do? Set will assign the value. Similarly, this is for ID. Similarly, we'll do it for name. For example, usually what will give? Property like this will give. Just give set and get. So by default, inside it will happen like this. Get will return the my property, set will assign the my property equals to value. Like that it will create by default. So we just created like this also. Internally it will create like that. Okay. Now let's create object for it. Employees emp1 equals no employee. Now equals to ID equals to it is integer, right? String, right? 7. Okay. So like this, once we set the value, it will go to set accessor. Once we print the value, it will go to get accessor. Run it now. So once we assign the value, it is going at set. So once we print, we'll go on get from the get accessor. Understood, guys? Any doubts here? So basically, properties, we call it as a property. Property will have two things. One is get access to return the value. set accessor to assign the value. By default, this two will be there for every property. For example, you don't want to modify, you just need to only read the value. For example, in your bank account, there will be a balance will be there, account balance. So we should not set any value to it. Only we just need to get it. So in that part we'll do, we'll just give the get accessor. We won't give you that accessor to it. Okay, next. We have to know about nullable types in C#. What is nullable types? In C#, compiler does not allow to assign assignment null value to a variable. Okay, usually, so value types does not allow null values. Right. A value type variable. So value types does not allow to insert. So in this particular scenario, in C# version 2.0, nullable types introduced. Now, for example, public int id streamline with id name mrk price. Okay. So I have properties like this. Now, when I want to set the values, so so now if I want to assign null, for example, I may get null value. Okay, what it is this? Cannot convert from null to integer because it is a non-nullable value. Means it won't allow nulls. Okay. So for example, name, it is a string, it is not a value type, it should allow. Yes, allowing. So MRP, this is also a value type. Okay. This is also a value type. No, nothing is allowing. Okay. So to make it allow, we have to make it as a nullable. How to make nullable of integer? Now it will allow null value. So here also nullable of decimal. Now it is allowed. Or same thing we can add with question mark also. This is also null only, nullable type form. Okay. So either you can give nullable of data type or just give a question mark after data type. This is about properties. For example, if you have a method, so we can pass the value like this now. Now here, which is nullable type, here we are making as a null value. For example, now I need to call those methods. How to call? Print. For example, see now it will give error. Why? Because it is expecting non-nullable value, but you are giving nullable value. It won't allow. So for this, what you need to do? You have to do the explicit type conversion int of like this. But make sure that you should not give null value here. Okay, if you give null value, it will throw the exception. So another case, display ID, which is allowing null value. So you can directly give this. It will allow. What is nullable type? By default, value types like all your like int, float, double decimal, boolean, all these things does not allow null values. So to make it allow null to be accept, we'll go for the nullable types. Any doubts here, guys? Are you clear, guys? Any doubts? So Tirth Prasad and retrieval yesterday task you didn't do. So retrieval I have given another task. Tirth Prasad, why you didn't do? Okay. Okay, guys. We'll wind up for today. Okay. So we have two more major concepts like exception handling and then file IO operations. Okay. Which will or not exception handling. What is it? File I have a question and multi-threading. Multi-threading. Yeah. We'll discuss. Okay. Thank you guys. We'll wind up for now.